Welcome to the OPCA Annual General Meeting and Conference, celebrating 26 years of industry excellence. The OPCA provides a unified voice for our members on issues affecting the petroleum industry and promoting the highest standards of quality, safety, and environmental protection for all types of installations and modifications of petroleum systems. Combining our expertise and knowledge with fellow industry professionals and regulators help to safeguard our workers and the public every day. In keeping with OPCA's core value, protecting the integrity of our trade, we have persisted for over 25 years by identifying areas and gaps in the industry where improvements or updates are needed, and developing programs for training and certification, a petroleum-specific safety program, and best practices for our industry. And with the support of our members, we are proud to give back to the community by supporting charities that promote safety in the workplace. The OPCA is represented by a board of directors, a group of fellow contractors that work to address issues affecting the industry, guide new initiatives that benefit members, and discuss strategic plans to implement these initiatives. The OPCA also represents members and industry on a number of regulatory groups and committees, such as the Technical Standards and Safety Authority, ULC, CSA, National Research Council, and CCME. OPCA board members are committed to volunteering their time and expertise, providing valuable input on industry-related issues, assisting with development of new requirements, and updating existing codes and regulations. The OPCA values the relationships we have with industry and regulators. Many industry associations, including the OPCA, have knowledge, experience, and consistency. Many of OPCA contractor members, as well as members of our board, represent second and even third generations in the business. This is why we see the importance of working together to achieve common goals that protect the safety of everyone.
The OPCA continues to represent its members on many committees throughout the industry with TSSA, CSA, ULC, National Fire Code. We have members on all committees related to fuel and fuel products. The great thing about what our members bring to the table is usually the committees are made up of people from the manufacturers, representatives, or certain products, where us as contractors, we kind of bring everything together and look at the whole package, and where one product meets another product, we bring that specialized information to the field and to the codes as well to make sure the codes are practical and able to be readily adopted into the field. We'll continue to support those programs throughout, with being involved in those programs going forward, and what our industry is being faced with from the regulations we're ahead of. We can't always get our way, and some things happen that we can't stop or control, but we at least are at the table to voice our opinion during those talks. We continue to work very closely with TSSA on liquid fuels as well as the fuel oil side of the business, Petroleum Advisory Council. We're involved in all aspects of it. We're helping them when they have issues and questions. We try and support them whenever we can and make changes when necessary.
The board of directors and our members are supported by the OPCA staff. Our team is responsible for the day-to-day operations as well as implementing and deploying OPCA initiatives. We are also dedicated in providing excellent customer service and support to members and their employees. The OPCA is supported by approximately 120 member companies comprising largely of petroleum contractors and service companies, as well as a number of petroleum equipment manufacturers and distributors. 85% of our members are contractors representing over thousands of employees across our central, eastern, northern, western, and Metro Toronto regions of Ontario. Our associate members are industry-related companies that have an interest in the activities of the OPCA and include consultants, engineers, equipment manufacturers, distributors, environmental companies, insurance companies, and training providers. The OPCA holds two main events every year: our annual conference and charity golf tournament. The OPCA appreciates the support of both our active and associate members for attending these events, as well as financial support through various sponsorship initiatives. At our annual general meeting last year, to show our appreciation, we recognized our longtime sponsors for their ongoing support to the OPCA with a special awards ceremony. We bring additional benefits to our members through our financial and insurance partnerships. National Bank Financial provides members with programs for group benefits and financial planning. And Canada BrokerLink, who has provided programs for auto, general, and environmental liability insurance, as well as personal insurance for members and their employees. We are grateful to both for their continued support to OPCA and its members. The OPCA continues to be the leading source for industry-related education. To date, the OPCA has invested hundreds of thousands of dollars toward our training programs. Our petroleum mechanic program incorporates the latest in e-learning to provide a more dynamic learning experience. We provide a blended learning program for our students, incorporating traditional training methods and in-class instruction with experienced instructors with the latest online learning tools. Our e-learning platform guides our students while they study with online quizzes and video tutorials. Our online tutorials show contractors working on real-time installations, so our students gain a sense of what will be expected of them in the field. We continue to explore additional online training solutions for continued growth and improve accessibility of these programs.
OPCA continues to develop the method in which we deliver our training materials. We're going to continue to look at moving to more interactive online programs as we see fit and as it becomes practical with the situations and as it becomes accepted by the authorities having jurisdictions as well have to approve our course material and how we deliver. We definitely see a benefit to moving to the online type training as we've seen with POST. The benefit of it and not having to send people away for a day or 2 days and travel somewhere to get the courses done. If we can get internet access, we can deliver a lot of these courses, and it seems to be a big benefit to our members. So we continue to evolve and look at better ways to deliver these course materials.
Our petroleum mechanic training statistics remain consistent, with almost 130 students completing an OPCA training program in 2019, a difference of 5% compared to 2018 from the difference in our PM3 completions. Overall, our program completions have remained steady the last 2 years, and the trend shows that this is expected to continue into 2020. The OPCA also offers an online liquid fuels handling code update workshop, providing licensed individuals an overview of TSSA regulation and code updates. To date, almost 500 individuals have completed OPCA's online workshop. The OPCA continuously works to identify areas and gaps in the industry where improvements or updates are needed for training, and by developing new programs such as our B139 Technician Program for work on generator systems.
So this sector has really evolved in the last few years. The training in the past that has been required to do this is not suitable anymore, and the OPCA has now developed a full training program for backup generator technicians. We have the program completed now, and we're working with TSSA on implementation of that program for Ontario. Other provinces have already came forward and are quite interested in the program and moving forward with it as well. So we look to start to roll that out across Canada in the next year or two. We're also working with the ministry right now on the generator side of things and trying to get the regulations changed to support this gap we all see in our industry as far as training and people installing these backup generator systems.
Another initiative of the OPCA is our Recommended Practices Guide. For over 10 years, our guide has been the petroleum contractor's leading source for all aspects of petroleum work, including installation procedures for tanks and piping, tank removal, working in confined spaces, and leak and spill prevention. This step-by-step booklet is an invaluable resource for the petroleum contracting professional.
OPCA continues to do quite a bit of training in our industry for our members and companies, not just POST, but the petroleum mechanic training is driven in Ontario, but The Canadian programs are derived from our Ontario programs here for petroleum mechanics. Our recommended practice manuals continue to be used that say the best way to do a lot of the day-to-day operations we have, not just to meet the basic requirements, but how it's recommended to prevent ongoing issues from maintenance to the worst case scenario, an environmental incident.
In 2007, the OPCA launched our Petroleum-Oriented Safety Training Program. POST was created with contractors working in the petroleum industry, giving them the convenience of following one consistent safety standard when working on petroleum sites. Many contractors tell us POST has enhanced their company's safety culture, ensuring their workers have the best tools available to work safely.
The POST program has a lot of beneficial things to it. One of the things I like the most is the documents and the critical checklists that are available for all our service technicians to use. The way they're set out, they're quite in-depth. They spell it out in nice, easy steps for the technicians to follow, and it makes their job easier.
When it comes to projects, somewhere that I'm directly involved in, we have a number of jobs that go on throughout the year, not only in Ontario but across the country, and all of our constructors, all of our general contractors are expected to use those tools. From the daily safe work permit to the project clearance certificate, every single tool that POST has developed is in use on our minor capital projects.
POST is widely used across Canada, with thousands of companies adopting POST safety standards. In 2019, POST has encompassed almost 17,000 workers, representing almost 5,000 companies in every province and territory across Canada. We have also seen the continued support of POST remain steady over the last 5 years.
We continue to see more and more companies joining on POST, which is making it more level and everything when companies are bidding against one another out there. Everybody's doing similar things as far as safety goes, and it's really leveling the playing field more and more every year as more and more companies come on board with POST.
POST has grown into a safety culture that has surpassed all expectations for our industry and provides 2 levels of online training, one for workers and an in-depth course for supervisors, plus industry-specific safety tools and resources including the POST app and mobile forms that helps contractors organize their POST documents.
It's made our technicians, our people, our staff more aware of safety on the sites, as well as it drives the same message across all of our clients and all the major oils out there using the program.
We are also proud to hold an annual POST Safety Forum with a variety of speakers discussing many issues relevant to our industry, from safety engagement surveys to how to properly use and care for safety equipment, all to provide some positive insight on everyone's commitment to safety. All of the presentations are available on OPCA's YouTube channel, and we encourage members to share their presentations with their own staff to promote a better safety culture in their workplace. We also have many volunteers representing both industry and oil companies who participate on the POST Advisory Committee. The committee meets several times throughout the year and has ongoing discussions on POST safety requirements, aligning ideas with requirements across Canada, as well as working on improving current safety processes. Our continuing investment in POST and supporting these safety initiatives helps meet our objective to have a safety program that meets or exceeds the minimum expectations of regulations for our industry across Canada.
And also look to see if we can push POST into other industries. Having just gotten our core certification with our company, being POST trained and certified helped us get there. So it's quite evident that the POST program isn't just petroleum-oriented safety training. It's a benefit to anybody doing any type of construction out there. Certain elements we have, yes, are petroleum related, but in actual fact, all of the POST documentation and material can be used throughout the construction industry. and I think we need to start looking outside of petroleum for members as well, and start to move forward with that into the future.
This year, we launched our Post Featured Contractor campaign, highlighting companies that have adopted Post into their company's safety program. These contractors have recognized how the Post program and tools provided by Post help minimize their risks and keep their workers safe. We look forward to more companies participating in this campaign, not only from Ontario, but from contractors across Canada. In keeping with the spirit of promoting a positive safety culture as well as paying it forward, the OPCA hosts an annual golf tournament each fall supporting Threads of Life. Threads of Life brings hope and healing to Canadian families who have been affected by a workplace fatality, life-altering injury, or occupational disease. It is a national charity connecting more than 2,700 family members through one-on-one peer support, links to community support services, and the opportunity to take action to help prevent similar tragedies to other families.
My name is Joanne LaRue, and I've been a family member and a volunteer with Threads of Life for over 11 years now, ever since my son died as a result of a workplace fatality in January of 2006. And I found Threads of Life about a year and a half after Michael died, and they were instrumental in helping us through all of the red tape that's involved with a workplace injury or fatality. When an organization like OPCA provides support and fundraises and helps us out, you're enabling a family to attend one of those family forums, because there's no cost to families to attend a family forum. Sponsorship and our Steps for Life walk every spring are the sole means for us to pay for a family to attend one of those regional family forums. Threads of Life is incredibly appreciative of all of the support that the Ontario Petroleum Contractors Association has provided us over the last number of years.
The OPCA is proud to be a sponsor of such an important organization, and with our members' support, is thrilled to have raised over $40,000 to date through these events.
The OPCA again held another golf tournament this year, and we were able to again donate to our Threads of Life cause. It's great to see. I think we're close to $40,000 we've been able to donate from our members and fundraising to a fantastic program to give back to workplace safety and to these families affected by workplace injuries and accidents.
Our members know the importance of working together and the sense of community being part of an organization brings. The OPCA works hard to ensure members' voices are heard and appreciates your continued support. We will continue to strive for the best in safety, representation, and quality training for our industry, and are eager for the journey ahead.
In closing, I'd just like to say thank you to all our members and associate members and industry for continuing to support the OPCA and our objectives, and wish you all a safe and successful year, and see you all in 2021.
For the latest on the OPCA and our initiatives, visit our website at opcaonline.org and follow us on social media through our Twitter and Facebook platforms. Thank you for your continued support.